Might as well go live too, DJ, man. I'm fairly confident, man. We're gonna do great. Remember, we were born of the dark, molded by it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a very exciting episode of NBA 2K25. Goon Squad type, ballin' baby. You know what it is. Shout out to everybody that watching us. Thank you for tuning in. Please make sure you drop that thumbs up. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share button, that notifications. Dropping the cool thumbnail right now for y'all. Let's see here. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Ali LaForce courtside. Well, Grant, what should we expect in a veteran-heavy matchup like this?
You know, B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
Now here's Doncic. Oh, Green with a block.
More of a positional defender. That time, Green sends it back.
Moody misses. Doncic on the wing. Fires the three.
No, I didn't mean to shoot that. I didn't mean to shoot that. I did not mean to shoot that.
And the Warriors.
I did not mean to shoot that.
Pass to Moody. And count that.
And he made that.
And a chance for one more at the line.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
See if I can catch it.
Yeah, he can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first
that's a mismatch.
would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Doncic is doubled.
I passed it.
6 on the shot.
I passed it.
And we're going to have a jump ball. And the Warriors with possession here. Pass to Pajemski. Puts up a three. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's James.
Come on.
He's all alone. And it's hammered home by Green.
Love watching Green do it all himself. Starts with the steal and rewards himself for the hustle.
Screen by James. A shot to stop the run. Hachimura outside.
Good pass.
And once again,
good pass.
Off the mark by Los Angeles.
He'll make it. He'll make it next time.
To the inside. Green.
Come on. He can't. Really on Jackson Hayes like that?
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Stephen Curry. And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear
Brown's supposed to bully ball him, and
he
you
can
feel
still
me?
take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped.
I'm gonna show you how to put the shot feedback.
But he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Now here's Doncic. And that one's good.
Good take, BT.
What a critical bucket. This game could have gotten out of hand early if they allowed that run to go much longer.
Outside, Green. Moody misses. Lakers trail by 11. Doncic outside. Fires for three. The Lakers with the rebound. James outside. Just 5 to shoot. Doncic with it. Now Podziemski defending. Second shot.
I tried. I swear to God, I'm spamming square, bro. I'm spamming square. They just really want to. They really try to, you know.
Now the Warriors with it. This run now up to 13-2 to the middle.
Oh my God!
Here's Curry.
Get that out of here! Get that out of here, son!
Defense at its best from Doncic.
Thank you, bro.
See him putting that much effort into his D.
Left side Curry. Blocked again! And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
What's up, Papa? Who? What's that?
Here's
Yeah,
Curry.
what is that?
Moody from outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Moody's got 9.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has
Yeah.
been able to respond.
Really?
It's
Give me
still
that,
on
give me
by
that.
Doncic. He takes it in.
No!
And Doncic hammers it home.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
Here's Podziemski. James with the block. And they're able to recover. Here's Curry. Curry with another miss.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture
got it.
again. Those are the shots you want him to
Go.
take.
Chopping it down.
Guy is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Yeah, Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
It's Doncic with
How about the dunk off the drive? Doncic, terrific at navigating his way inside.
outside Butler. Moody on the wing. Outside Curry. Lets it fly. Gets a very good look and converts.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Pass to James.
I should have lobbed it to you,
And
bro.
here's the fast break.
No, James would have rammed that.
And it's Green missing. Lakers trail by 12. Now here's Doncic. Here's James. The rebound by Moody.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
There it is for him.
That's where Curry will cross you up. If you play him to shoot, he just drives it.
Screen by James. And here's Doncic outside. Sinks the tray. Doncic has got 7 points.
Thank you, my brother. Good screen.
What kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Say what about
Pass to Butler.
the partial? Yeah, I don't have too many cards, but I can show you my cards.
He drops it from range.
I said I don't have too many cards, but I'll show you all the ones I do got tomorrow if you
They
want.
really
Yeah.
built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Ah, come on.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants
What?
to review the game plan.
Did I slip and hit it by mistake or something? Bad. That was a good recovery, though.
James inside. And the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to James.
Let's
The
go.
Warriors
What?
pull it in.
That's good.
Up top, Moody. He's got 12. Outside, Butler. Kept alive. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Lakers ball.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 14. Now, Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many
Right there.
winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from
Charging.
1978 to
Oh, that was a charging.
they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Wow.
Understanding where he needs to be, Curry way out ahead that time.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
Beautiful.
Back to James.
My guy.
Yep, that one goes. James has got 6.
Powerful move by LeBron inside, not letting anything stop him from getting his shot.
And here's Green
Hell
from
no.
the arc.
Come
On
on.
target from range.
Really, Draymond Green?
And the Warriors lead by 17.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
Hayes with a screen. Pass to Doncic. Clock at 6. Looking to end this cold spell. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has
Very
done
early.
it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Pass to James. Kicks it to Doncic. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball.
Come on, McClyde.
Outside Butler. Curry with it. 6 points for him. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
This just demonstrates how fearless Curry is. Look, he knows how to get inside and draw plenty of fouls.
He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
And so Curry nails both of them. RJ, it's hard not to wonder what would have happened if the Lakers never traded for Russell Westbrook back in 2021.
Well, they would have had a traditional style of a team. They would have kept Kuzma, KCP, and their 2021 first-round pick. They also would have been able to sign Alex Caruso. They could have kept their championship core together.
Butler with a steal. And the Warriors pushing it up now. He gets it in there. Curry's got 10 points.
How do you stop Curry? Well, in a short answer, you can't.
Inside. It's stolen by Green. And here come the Warriors in transition. And it's Butler with the jam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Outside Butler. Soft touch off the glass. Butler's got his second basket.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Al. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Well, if you like scoring, we've got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
So the Lakers will get the first possession here.
We've got the Los Angeles Lakers facing the Golden State Warriors. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Doncic looking it over. An easy 2 points on the layup. Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
Ron right side. Back to Hayes. Just 5 to shoot. And Doncic gets it to go.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Moody. Another three for Golden State.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Outside, James. Back to Doncic. From outside the arc. They get it back. James on the follow.
And LeBron carving out position and converting on that opportunity.
On its way from Curry for 2. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And the defense make it too easy for LeBron James.
Let's get shots out there, everybody. Watch guys, thank you so much. We got that thumbs up, hit that like, that subscribe, that shit. Oh, this motherfucker really he green in my seat, GG.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas.
Why they keep calling this bullshit legal screen, kid? They hating on us, B.
Questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Pass to Green. Butler up top. Now Green takes the 13-footer, and James pulls it down.
You're not going to see that very often.
Lagging. Oh, shit.
Let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Lagging like a mother.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Now, here's James. Near the three-point line, it's again, Los Angeles.
And he's such a polished
Even though that was two.
You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
Pass to LeBron. Lets it go from deep.
Let's go!
Three. Doncic got a couple of threes now in the first for the Lakers.
Oh, lagging.
Curry is inside. He has 5. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Screen by James. To the middle. And they double up James. The 3 for Doncic.
Slightly.
Warriors trailed by 3. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone.
Good cut.
Try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. We'll see where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
Yo, that's some bullshit. He be greening and motherfuckers things like that.
Steph Curry is a brilliant offensive basketball player. The D backs up.
Damn,
he
lagging.
just shoots that one off the dribble.
No, I bailed out.
To the Warriors. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Nice open look, but it's no good.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. He knows he missed an easy one.
Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit call.
Sure, you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Warriors leading.
I can't believe they called that on LeBron
To Green. Butler up top. He's got 6.
I'll take that. I don't care. I'll take that.
It's going to be on Luka Doncic.
I can't take too many of those, but I'll take that.
First foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Pajemski. Here's Moody. And another 3 for Golden State.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
And here they go. Here's Butler.
Get that out of here, man.
In the layup for 2.
Ain't no way. There's no way he made that.
For Jimmy Butler.
There's no way.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 10. Shot clock at 6. Will it go? Here's LeBron. Green with
That's
the
yeah.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate, and more often
If you check my stream, you see I was lagging like a motherfucker.
James in the
Go to my stream if you can.
And they double up LeBron.
6 minutes and 8 seconds.
Got 8 points.
First quarter, 6 minutes and 8 seconds. You go to the stream, bro. You see I was lagging like a motherfucker.
Great inside position.
You be like, damn, Smoke, my bad.
That one is good.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Here's
take.
James.
Good take.
And Moody
Good take.
pulls it down.
That's some bullshit.
Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Curry. Now Pajemski. Still yet to score. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
The tray. Draymond
Early.
outside Butler. And the bucket is good. 3-point
That's
play
crazy.
for him.
They gave me early,
Pretty
DJ.
good show of strength there by Jimmy Butler, able to convert even after the hit.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Screen by James. Offensive rebound. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
James, good. 10 points for LeBron.
And you are at the mercy of LeBron James. Once he gets that kind of positioning, nice finish.
Outside Curry. Over to the left wing. Moody's shot is off. On the wing, Doncic. Takes a three.
Come on!
And the dunk by
Still so bad,
LeBron.
slightly late.
And LeBron continues to self-dial himself. Look at him, he's in a groove.
Outside Curry. Pass to Pajemski.
Come on.
Foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And for such a young player, Brandon Pajemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of it.
Now, here's Doncic. From deep, Reeves. Here's
Come
Hayes.
on, Reeves.
Shoots
The
over
put
Curry.
back, Jackson.
The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got 5 points so far.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Really?
Curry, that's good.
Wow.
It doesn't matter
He just
if
made a
it's
leap.
off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Pass to Doncic. Fires the three.
Really?
And
You're
it's out of bounds.
my bad,
Touched
PG.
by Doncic.
I was feeling it. I'm still feeling it. It's they I don't know. Man. They
Warriors
fucking-
leading by
I just
7.
want to fuck with them. That's it. We keep it.
Now, here's
Go
Moody.
ahead and keep it.
Outside Butler. Five on the clock. No good that time. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Here's Doncic.
And one.
So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still
Early.
with the strength to finish.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the
Good shit,
big
DJ.
difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This
Thank
is
you.
a
Come
team
again.
sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another.
Let's go!
Michael Jordan.
Thank you.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Butler. 11 points in the game. Pass to Moody. Buries the long-range jumper. Moody's got 11 points.
Just a great setup there. You can see how Jimmy Butler enjoys making plays.
Screen by James. And they double up James. Down low. Back to Doncic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs
Late and early.
3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair,
go.
they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team. But Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
104 left in the first quarter. Pass to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State.
Come on, son.
Good.
Like I was in this fucking grill.
Offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Here's Doncic. Yes.
Go.
James picking up the
Good
assist.
pass.
17 points in the game. Warriors leading by 3. Inside. Here's Moody. And the slam by Moody.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that. Count that bucket.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Now here's Green. Scoreless thus far. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Doncic outside. Shoots over Curry. And LeBron throws it down.
He wanted to shoot that ball, but you see your teammate wide open. Be a good teammate. Make the delivery.
And a deep three from Curry. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And we'll be right back after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Here's Reeves. Out to Doncic. Screen by James. Shot clock at 3.
I probably.
There's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it
They
over.
did me like that. They did me like that. They did me like that, DJ. Don't worry about it. They did me. Remember I told you I was trying. Remember? You remember? I got that shot clock violation. I was like, I tried.
Warriors leading by 3. Pass to Pajemski. Green in the post.
Ah, come on, man, with that flopping shit.
Resume speaks for itself.
Low contact.
What's he do, though, that we may not see or appreciate?
Well, Kevin, Draymond Green does such a great job of being a connector and communicator defensively. It is remarkable the way that he can impact every position on the floor by the way he uses both his position and his voice. Forget about the offense. Draymond takes on the challenge every night defensively, and that makes him elite.
And that one misses. Brent, when I think of those title teams of the Golden State Warriors, clearly you think of the Currys and Thompson, and maybe at the top of that list, the importance of Draymond Green.
Well, there's no doubt, Kevin, that the lean on for Golden State defensively and to be as good as they were on that end of the floor falls on the shoulders, and the very capable ones, of Draymond Green. I mean, he took on all challengers and elevated the confidence of players like Steph and Clay. So Draymond's defense, elite and leading to titles.
Now here's Curry. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
7 for 11.
He's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Screen by James.
Let's go! And one!
Team foul.
What? Oh, they cheated. Look at this. That was an L1 thing. That was an L1, B.
Pass to Doncic. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Now here's Curry. He's got 17. Three-pointer. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
On
Damn,
the wing, Reeves. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Screen by James. Doncic, bounce pass. Offensive rebound. Reeves outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's LeBron.
Let's go! Let's go! And one!
On the
Come
shot.
on!
It sends him to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. In whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
No good on that one. And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really
Good shit,
where
DJ.
the rubber
Good shit.
meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
Pass to Butler.
Give me all that.
Over Hachimura. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James in the post.
Oh, shit. I know that's
19
right.
points in the game. Good. Nice job down low.
And for Rui, that guy was wide open, so that's an easy delivery.
Outside Curry. Launches a three.
Damn, I couldn't get through. You seen that? I couldn't get through the screen, bro.
13 from the floor.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Slightly early.
He's picked up by James.
Break it.
Launches the three. Hachimura grabs the miss. Lakers trailed by 6. From past the arc.
Nope.
On
Damn it.
shot by Moody. Moody's got 16.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And with an update from the sideline.
Oh, come on.
Let's check in.
Yo,
with
I did not pass the test. Oh, my God.
Thanks very much.
Come on, son.
Undrafted, but success comes as no surprise
Hold on,
to
man.
him. He says, I've always felt
I
like
see
I
it
belong.
in a 3-2-1,
Goes
man.
back to
What you say, DJ?
His mom once asked him, is this
say,
confidence
baby?
or cockiness? He told her, you're basically
You know what I'm saying? They got a little run
thing.
going, man.
Kevin, back
We
to
should have
you.
been for a timeout.
That's something
I think
else.
it's like
Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you.
One.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Doncic right side. Pass to LeBron. No good.
Come on, no foul. That was rough.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. 11-point game. Screen by James.
Come
on, the Lakers no good. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, is probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but you know they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players?
Right, you can say it's like top scorer right now.
They're going to win their share of games.
The Warriors shoot their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Moody hits them both. Lakers trail by 11. To the inside. Doncic left side. Forcing his way
get off me, little man.
Doncic.
Get off me, little man.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
It's Curry outside.
Oh, he came back at him with a three.
The assist. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors. Here's James. Doncic outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
I shouldn't have took that shot. That was a bad shot. My bad, DJ. That was a bad shot.
On offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now here's LeBron after the miss from Stephen Curry.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
He shot 2 free throws in the game.
What's the new slogan, Dig It?
And he shot foul shots
What's the new
at about a
slogan?
75% clip a season ago.
Come on, they hit it.
In the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Pass to Moody. Oh, good on the triple. Lakers trail by 12. Here's Doncic.
A little early. Slightly late. What? I felt like it was early.
They're on a 16-7 run.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm going to have to bench him. I'm going to have to bench him.
That'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Outside Butler.
I hear you. It's like it was in the ring. I'll fall out. There's no other bill.
Back up off of him when he's in that tight. Try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And the Warriors with possession here after the basket by Los Angeles. They get the rebound. Lakers trail by 10. Pass to Doncic. Some solid defense from Butler.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
LeBron with the block.
Big-time swat, LeBron James making his presence felt.
Doncic fires from way outside. They get it again.
The
shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got it back down to single digits for the Lakers.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Here's Podziemski. Pass to Curry. Over LeBron.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for that pickup.
Curry, no good. Lakers
Thank you.
by 8. And they double up LeBron. Screen by James. And here's Doncic from the arc. Clock at 6. To the paint. It's stolen by Curry.
One back off.
Defended by Reed. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Big one, Jimmy.
The last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. And Jimmy Butler put together, Brent, one of the all-time playoff runs, leading the Heat to the finals in 2023.
Yeah, you don't want to live in or dwell on the past, but man, Miami being the 8th seed that year, Kevin, and with Jimmy putting up 38 a game in that first round against the Bucks. The guy earned the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals. What a run.
Now here's James. 25 points in the game. On the wing, Reed. It's James atop the key. The 3 for Doncic. Green with the rebound.
Right here.
And that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting it, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
If he can get his steps together, Draymond Green will throw it down.
They set the pick. Doncic outside. It's up a 3. No good.
Come on with the slightly early, man.
Some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
On its way from Curry for 2. Misses the jumper. Lakers trailed by 12. And here is Doncic. 19 points in the game. Down low. Back to James.
Oh, damn, if you would have gave it to me.
Back up.
Good pass. Okay.
It's in there.
Let's go.
And that's now 27 points for LeBron.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
To the inside. It's stolen by Green. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Buries it from 3-point range. Podziemski's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And they double up James. And here's Doncic from the arc. Second shot opportunity. The shot's good from Hayes.
I don't think that was a hezzy.
That kind of looks like a predictable
his animation
just want. The defense
Utah has a really, I want to say slow animation, but yeah.
Now here's Green. 5 points in the game. Curry's shot is good.
Well,
what's up, big boy?
A point-blank shot. That's just too easy.
Doncic outside.
Yeah, thank you.
Here's Doncic. Reeves outside.
Come on, baby, hit that. Come on, Reeves.
Warriors leading by 13.
If I hit that.
Here's Moody. And the 3 off target.
That's all you, baby.
Here's LeBron. Nice passing here by Los Angeles.
Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, my God. I tried to bail out.
And they recover.
Thank you.
Yeah, maybe a little maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play.
I try to
he's
bail out.
Every offensive rebound.
That's
one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Now here's Green. Sinks
What's up, big boy? That's damn, boy.
Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just Draymond's overall strength on the inside to get in there and find his way to a tough basket in the paint.
LeBron can't get it to go. Driving the lane, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Outside Curry. Back to Pajemski. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Pajemski's got 10 points. And so it's the Golden State Warriors riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back to the action in just a minute.
16.
Ron James, boy, gonna be the player of the game. I'm telling you, boy.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway.
Ooh, why they ain't give me the steal? You see
Here's
that?
Curry.
Oh, that's bullshit.
From
I
downtown.
missed a whole five for that.
Doesn't go
That's
for it.
crazy.
Doncic right side. Doncic gets it to
Oh!
go inside.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
No one near Curry as he lets it go.
Hey, Bernie.
Knocks down the three ball. Curry's got 28 points for the game.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
The three ball
good pass.
from Doncic.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Takes a shot at the elbow.
This
And the
one was
basket
fucking
by
boy.
Curry. 30 points for Stephen Curry.
Well, those mechanics and that kind of time, that's pretty stuff from Steph Curry.
Screen by James. Doncic, no good.
He's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Curry. Poke loose. Pajemski on the wing. Off target with the open look.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area. And the defense gets away with one there. He's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
On the attack, Jimmy Butler playing with that edge.
Here's Doncic. By Doncic.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Now here's Butler. He's got 15. To the right side.
Good,
Good, and Butler gets the assist. Moody's got 23.
you see the hashtag,
That's pretty
man?
much not how they want to defend
Fall
the
in his
three-point
life, dude.
Oh, okay.
Good
I
take,
guess
good
LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Here's Green. It's rebounded by Hayes. Lakers trail by 14. Green by James. LeBron has doubled. And there's the foul. It goes on
it's not
Jimmy Butler.
spending, Jimmy.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Inside. Here's Doncic. And Hayes
Let's
throws it
go,
down.
Jackson.
And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 15 rebounds.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And they double up Doncic. To the middle. Curry with the steal. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Warriors have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shoot.
Shots good from Butler. Butler's got 17.
And Matador defense That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
With a short break in the action, gives us
Let me get that. Let me get that.
to send it over to David Aldridge.
No!
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A.
Time and time again, Butler just making the right play.
Jimmy Butler just seems to raise his game come playoff time, Brent. It is a thing of beauty.
It's pretty awesome to see that kind of confidence where a guy just lays in the weeds for a little while and then in the biggest moments comes in and stands out. So that's not always just about Jimmy Butler. It's about his team having that kind of confidence in how he performs in the biggest moments.
Really tight.
Warriors leading by 18. Shoots off the step back. And
really?
And in it goes. Butler's got 6 here in this quarter.
Now, if Butler can't get into the paint, he's got some offensive options. He has the touch from the mid-range.
Here's
What?
James.
Defense type one.
Down low. And he converts the
Oh, he made that, though. He made that.
Draymond
He
Green.
made that.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
Green by James. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time he might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
The 3 for
Come on, man.
It's so great to see Steph taking on the challenge defensively, getting up into his man that time.
Moody. It's rebounded by Doncic.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Now here's Curry. He's got 31. Here's Green. Back to Moody. Sinks the three-pointer. Moody's got 26.
It's been this way since.
Oh, come on, B.
Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Warriors?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them.
Shit, like you like a boss, Thank you.
And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And here is LeBron. After the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. James.
Good for that.
Great positioning on the
How was the defense tight? How was the coverage tight? Tell me that.
No
My
mercy
bad.
this
Damn.
time.
I don't really know. Okay.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Hachimura. It's rebounded by Hayes. Here are the Lakers. Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. Pass to Reeves. Out to Doncic.
What? Oh, that was a beautiful pass. That was a beautiful pass, DJ.
It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll have the bucket.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Ron right side. Lets the three fly. And the top by James.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Curry's shot is good.
Bad, bro. That ain't bad.
James with it. 37 points for him. On the wing, Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. He misses the free throw.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat.
Oh, my God, dog.
And he can't hit the second.
Wow.
Here's Podziemski. He's got 13.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's James. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. LeBron's got 39.
And this is what he does so well, putting the defender back on his heels and being relentless in flying to the basket.
Here's Curry. LeBron with the block. Over Moody. And it's LeBron missing. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Here's Curry with the 3. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. And here's Los Angeles. Doncic outside. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
It remains Golden State basketball.
Outside Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Moody. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Hayes. Doncic outside. And the dunk by Doncic.
Screen DJ, thank you.
From ultra close range, Doncic.
.127 left to play in the third. Here's Podziemski. Fouled on the shot.
Come on, man.
So one free throw coming up.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean,
the defense
has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And the Lakers call time here. Timeout called the Lakers. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
That's good.
That one misses for Podziemski. And Doncic, here we go.
A fearless competitor. When Doncic is driving inside, he just embraces the contact on the way up.
Looking to hopefully get something to drop for him at the line, missing badly in this game so far.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Here's Podziemski. And
get out of here
so
with that goal.
Austin Reeves picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Warriors have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. The first free throw is good. Podziemski hits them both. 1:05 left here in the third quarter. And they double up Doncic. Here's LeBron. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. James has got 41.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Oh, man.
They retain possession.
Oh, come on.
Pick up 2. Podziemski's got 9 points now in just the second half. Doncic outside. Screen by James. Off target from outside.
Late.
He has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to
let's leave the lights up
if he wants to help his team.
It just doesn't matter. Once Steph crosses half court, he's in range.
Over in the corner, Doncic. Screen by James. And Doncic gets it to go.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Kept alive. Moody. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors.
If they can stop cheating me on my fucking timing. Slightly late, slightly early, slightly late, slightly fucking assholes. I took a few bad shots, but damn. They really chopped me on a lot.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Now, here's Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Curry with the steal.
That's some bullshit.
Here's Butler.
Nah, that was a huge man. That's some bullshit.
So many guards that have great handles on the offensive end have great hands on defense, too. That time, Steph Curry.
At the elbow, it's James.
Yep, mismatch.
And foul on the shot.
Yeah, right. Here's defense. Yeah, right. He ain't got no interior defense. They know they bullshit. Like, LeBron can't make it a layup on. No, you got this.
Free throw good, LeBron.
I've been missing all my free throws.
Both free throws good for LeBron.
On my career with me and Diggett, bro.
And it's the Warriors.
Pretty sure I'm up in the 80s, 90s.
Now Podziemski.
I ain't gonna lie. If you really rewind, if you watch the stream, it's been super laggy here and there, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But I ain't gonna chop up my bad shots today. I took a few bad shots.
LeBron James on the wing. And they double up James. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock.
Yep, that's a bad shot, but I took it.
On the wing, Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Back to James. And there it is for him. James has got 45 points.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
Pass to Butler. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Hachimura. The drive by Doncic. Can't hit from in close.
Slightly early.
There's Green with the 3. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 out of 12 now.
We see Draymond Green take a lot of threes. He doesn't make a lot of threes, but we see him take them. That time, knocks down to Jay.
And they double up James. Butler with the steal.
Wow.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Moody. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Did you see LeBron just shrug off that contact there? It's like nothing even hit him.
Shooting for Los Angeles, LeBron James. One shot.
Free throw drops for James. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And here is Butler. Driving in. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Hayes. And Reeves has got the ball here for L.A. Count it. LeBron's got 50 points.
All right, the coaches are going to ask you to stay in front of LeBron James, but seriously, you want to get in front of that?
Pass to Moody. And here is Green. Outside Curry. The three. Hits.
Come on, man.
Curry's got 42 in the game.
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever there?
Here's Doncic. Warriors with the rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Butler. Outside, Green. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Green's got 19 points.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time.
Oh, come on, where my dunk at? Oh, that was a dunk, DJ.
The three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Yeah, I've been missing my free throws all night, Ghost.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good.
One early, one late.
Curry on the wing.
Okay.
Green, no luck. Here's Hachimura. Here's Doncic. Ron right side. And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. And that'll be his third foul so far. James in the post. And they double up James. Shot clock at 5. Back to Reeves. Connects from three-point range.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
And a deep free from Curry. Another shot. Misses at the rim. The Lakers on offense. On the wing, Reeves. LeBron outside. Back to Reeves.
Nice pass, DJ. Come on, Reeves. Really?
Good with the triple.
Really? Really?
Smart, accurate passes through.
I'm about to foul out.
And also good.
One more foul. I'm about to foul out here.
Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
On defense, the Lakers. Here's Curry with the three. It's
wow, this motherfucker right in my face.
Curry's got 45 points.
Well, the D has to pressure Curry at all times. You can't let him shake free for a jumper.
At the elbow, it's James. LeBron is doubled. Back to Doncic. James in the post. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Good work defensively by Hachimura. Fast break, the Lakers. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 39.
So much attention on James. He's able to get it to a teammate. That's a great look.
Curry fires from way outside. Pass to Moody. Off target from three-point range. It's picked off.
Come on with that.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Three-pointer, Butler gets it to go from beyond the arc. Butler's got 26 points.
Well, when Butler's this focused, defenders, beware.
Austin Reeves.
Hey, wait, we didn't even look at. We should look at the box score though, man. Shit, we both dropped at least 50 bombs. I mean, it's not like we. Damn, boy. They got Carmelo Anthony. Oh my God, that boy gonna be hitting the threes. Gotta watch him. Carmelo.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's the Denver Nuggets taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. So, Milwaukee will get the first possession. Lever with the steal. Ahead, Anthony with the bucket.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Now here's Anthony. And Jokic slams it in.
Wait a minute. Jokic has got some vertical too? Wow.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. so Allen will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Allen surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. Giannis, no good.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Ray Allen is on the wing. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Johnson outside. Screen by Allen. Here's Moncrief. The offensive rebound. Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Pass to Anthony. Shoots over Moncrief. Anthony's shot is off. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times the D has no choice but to foul him.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game. He misses the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. They can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Good on the shot. Anthony's got 7.
Oh, the delicate touch on display. Anthony showing he can beat you with the floater as well.
Allen right side. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint unless you want to see a highlight.
Here's Anthony. Doesn't get it drop for him. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Abdul-Jabbar with it. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Here's Allen. English with some
very
nice
early,
defense.
very tight.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Carmelo likes to get to the pull-up. He uses that dribble so very well, establishing space, and then lets it rip.
Now here's Johnson. Still scoreless. Allen outside. To the paint. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
And it's Jokic missing. Bucks trailed by 3. Taken away by Anthony. And now Jokic pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
No good from Abdul-Jabbar. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Denver.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Lever, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Giannis Antetokounmpo taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw.
Nice.
Now here's Lever. No scoring in this one. Now English. Shot clock at 6. Down low. And Jokic throws it down.
Now, good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's Allen. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And Thompson sends it back. And they'll keep possession. And that one's good out of Antetokounmpo. Denver leading by 3. Teardrop shot. Good work there as it goes.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
To the inside. Abdul-Jabbar. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And you just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways. And you don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
To the middle.
That's bullshit. That was bullshit.
English with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Thompson outside. And here's Anthony from the arc. That's his 4th miss. He's made 5 of 9. Allen outside. Thompson with the rebound.
Come on.
Denver.
How was that very tight coverage?
Here's Anthony. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Kicks it out to Allen. Stolen by Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. No good for
That's bullshit. Jokic's interior defense is not that good.
English
Yeah, everybody knows that.
For the 3. Traps in the tray. And now it's
he's not a rim protector.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Abdul-Jabbar. And then Abdul-Jabbar slams it in.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, don't let Giannis get a step on you. His 1 step counts for 3 sometimes, and he's gone.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him.
I thought I caught the foul. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, damn.
Here's Lever. Good. Great play by English to set it up. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
We talked a lot about the bully ball that Carmelo can play with on display that time.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Over Jokic. And it's Denver with the rebound. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
First personal foul.
Denver leading by 13. With the slam dunk.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
like tonight that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pass to Jokic. Puts it up from 17. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Back to Abdul-Jabbar. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Fat Lever.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Now, here's Jokic. Lever outside. Lobs it up for Anthony. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, great communication there, setting Anthony up beautifully for the big-time finish.
Pass to Giannis. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Abdul-Jabbar's got 13 points. Inside. Here's Anthony. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Melo powering his way through the defense down there. He's used to that kind of contact throughout his career.
The Nuggets have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 9.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they got no good emotes.
Sometimes get vicious.
Pass to English. .146 left here in the opening quarter. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Lever. Here's Jokic. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
David Thompson.
Nice shot by Thompson.
And people think of Anthony purely as a shooter, but the guy can make the slick pass when the opportunity presents itself.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. 13 points in the game. Abdul-Jabbar, the screen. Allen for 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Allen inside. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
But because Melo's such a great scorer, you respect the pump fake even more, deft at using it that time.
So Anthony nails both of them. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And so Allen will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 14.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
What the hell? I just lagged out to the damn crowd.
On the backside.
Lever has the open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was English. Lever's got 7 points.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
That's
a
crazy.
lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Carmelo. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Nuggets so far.
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
It's stolen by Anthony.
Should have lobbed it. I should have lobbed it.
Thompson outside. Three-pointer. Carmelo Anthony, and that's good. Anthony's got 24.
Melo not afraid to pull the trigger from deep, that time from three.
Ray Allen is on the way. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. Over Lever. And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go. He's got 15.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Come on.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
And this is the challenge Jokic possesses for opposing teams. He's so good at getting these types of calls.
Bucks trail by 18. To the inside. Jokic with the steal. Now it's Anthony running. He can go all the way.
Jokic, long and quick hands there to poke that one away.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Pass to English. Anthony with it. He's got 26. Down low. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Thompson surveying the floor. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Right now, Melo is just feeling it, scoring at will and dominating the offense.
To the middle. Abdul-Jabbar misses. Denver leading by 20. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. The shot will not fall. Good defense by Jokic. This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game. And English, no good on that one.
Shooting for Denver, Alex English. At the line for one.
And here's Denver. He's only given up 6 here in this quarter.
Come get it.
Lever the bounce pass. To the paint. Back to Anthony. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Well, that was delicate there from Giannis. I like that floater because that becomes unblockable given the massive length.
Pass to Anthony. Inside. Here's Jokic. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Jokic with the bucket.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous.
What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And with an update from the sideline, Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game, it's beautiful. Screen by Giannis. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. And so it's Lever who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. And Jokic slams it in.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The hook. No good from Abdul-Jabbar. The Nuggets leading by 23. Here's the floater. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Nobody near Allen. Good.
Thank you.
Giannis picking up the assist.
Thank you.
Allen's got 7 points.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Got a piece of it. Johnson with it. Now, oh!
Yeah. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
It's Abdul-Jabbar, high post. Over Jokic. And
yes.
another basket for Milwaukee.
Good take.
And the hook shot isn't one that a lot of guys use these days.
I know that's right.
English looking around. Pass to Jokic. That shot misses. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Allen left side. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Good defense by Jokic. Abdul-Jabbar misses. Denver leading by 18. Lever from long range. He's on the trifecta. Lever's got 4 this quarter.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels.
Very early.
You can keep pushing and keep attacking. They'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
From deep, Jokic. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He's got 17.
That just goes towards the all-around game of Jokic.
Allen outside. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Lever. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. Here's English. He's got 7. Anthony in the corner. Another 3 for Denver.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Abdul-Jabbar.
Yes, sir.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's got 25 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
For Denver, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And even though Fat Lever spends most of his time on the perimeter, the man is a triple-double waiting to happen. He is the complete package in terms of scoring, assisting, and rebounding. Big fella does it all.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's gone 3 for 4
ass,
from the
bro.
line. First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good.
That was some bullshit, man. That coverage.
Lever inside. Here's Thompson. And again, Denver, no good. Giannis with it. English picks him up. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
Pass to Jokic. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The Bucks really having a tough go here. Down low. And Antetokounmpo shines it in.
Fast.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. The shot by Anthony, no good. And stolen by Thompson. Pass to Anthony. To the middle. Here's Jokic. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. 19 points for Jokic.
Jokic being assertive now on the inside. He can move anybody around.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Over Jokic. No good off the back of the rim. And here is Lever. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Jokic missing. And here is Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 26. And Kareem throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And he gets it to go. Lever's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
Come to me.
Pass to English. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Just 5 to shoot. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. Pass to Anthony. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And stolen by Thompson. Here's Jokic. And the rejection by Giannis. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They get the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar.
No, they get a regular TV antenna.
Working on the glass, paying off that time.
It's on ABC.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offense.
Well, go to the dollar store. It costs like $10.
He brings to the table.
No chance. Giannis, too much length.
To the inside.
Yeah, you can probably make one. Put a fucking hanger in your shit.
Oh, let's go home. That was just
Let me get that.
ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Lever. And again, Denver no good. And so it's Denver with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Denver leading by 21. Pass to Anthony. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Outside.
They're probably trying to say you charged. I just seen the last animation from what I seen. It's fucked up. They don't give you the opportunity like to challenge that shit.
Hi, and welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going.
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Ah, why you back there, DJ? We could have just invited him. We be together. I'm gonna go use the
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We'll see the Indiana Pacers facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's Daniels. Lays it up off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now, here's George. On the wing, Granger. They get the rebound. Here's Daniels.
That's a great contest from Kemp on that one. I tell you what, his coaches appreciate that type of effort.
And here's the break. Here's George.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him.
Now, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA, gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively. But when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Westbrook. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
He's just fearless and unafraid to go up into the traffic of the defense. Westbrook takes it right to the bucket and a well-deserved trip to the line.
Now here's Lewis. Pass to George. Five on the clock. O'Neal. And O'Neal is right there.
Oh, my bad. I was saying what that was going on. We're going to start moving one.
To his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Here's Westbrook. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him.
All right, we gotta do 3, 2, 1, man. I just used the bathroom, man. Got me a new cool one, man. Yeah, I gotta try that shit, man. You said you tried that fucking what is it called? It's called Sunbrew Citrus Silvestre, dog. It's like a. Three, 2, 1.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game.
What's up, Bubba?
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We'll see the Indiana Pacers facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. So Indiana wins the tip. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul.
Gary Payton.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Who is outside? Pass to George. Westbrook with the steal. At the top of the key, Durant. And here we go. George heading to the hoop.
And George is very good in how he leaks out in transition. Times it perfectly and really creates high percentage shots for himself as a result.
Now Durant. They set the pick. Stolen by Lewis. And here we go. Fast break. Granger's got it. Finished off the break.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And the Thunder making a change here.
Number 2, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And good work inside.
Thank you. That's the MVP. We got to bring in the MVP, right?
When he can be effective.
Now here's Lewis.
Digging on top.
If it counts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 4 on the shot clock. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Pacers off to a quick start here. 4-point game. Outside for George. Misses the 3. Here's Oklahoma City now. Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Dynamic on the run. Westbrook flies in the open court.
George looking around. Over Westbrook. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
To the inside. O'Neal at the elbow. George with no one around. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Here's Durant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That one on George.
First 2 fouls.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The first one falls.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
And so Durant nails them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to George. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Kevin Durant.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Indiana.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. Great positioning on the putback.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Double team on Westbrook. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And it's sent back by George.
Timed it beautifully, and George able to send it back with authority.
Lewis misses. Under trailing by 9. KD on the wing. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with tons blazing.
Down low.
Come on, these turnovers.
O'Neal with the steal. Here's George. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects.
Establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
It's his first trip to the line.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Yeah, way to play and attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 13. Allen outside.
Oh, my God.
And stolen by Granger. Lewis attacking. And he gets the bucket. Lewis has got 7.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Kemp. And it's Kemp with the jam.
Wow, I tell you, Kemp is not your average dunker. This guy rocks the rim.
Pass to O'Neal. Granger left side. Back to O'Neal. And the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Indiana leading by 15. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here is Lewis. 10 points for him. Pass to Granger. Doesn't go that time.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Finished off the break. 12 points for him.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Westbrook, no good.
Boy, that defense.
Thank you. Come again.
Love the intensity.
From the arc. They grab their own miss. Kemp's shot is off. Pacers leading by 18. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Right side, O'Neal. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Outside Durant. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Now Lewis. He's got 13. Granger with the bucket. Granger's got 6.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Inside, O'Neal. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And this is where O'Neal goes to work. The closer he's to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Here's Westbrook.
And I like the effort on defense from O'Neal, using that size and length to his advantage.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And Lewis, no good on that one. Pacers leading by 21. Pass to George. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Allen. Back to Westbrook. Pass to KD. Now here's Westbrook. He's got 7. Here's Kemp. And Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Lewis with it. Guarded by Kemp. Outside, George. Over Westbrook. And George gets it to go. George has got 12 in the game.
Stepping in from the line, George, very good and capable from mid-range.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Indiana leading by 21. Pass to George. Launches a 3. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Smooth and consistent. That's how I describe George's three-point shooting.
Ray Allen is on the wing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
O'Neal. And Durant sends it back.
For all the scoring, KD's 7.5-foot reach can sometimes get overlooked. He said, let me remind you with that rejection.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after Danny Granger's bucket. Pass to Durant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, I was there trying to shoot that shit, and they put me in the fucking that stuck position. Like, I had to be like, he should have dunked that shit.
Now here is O'Neal. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And finished off by O'Neal.
O'Neal doing a nice job that time, able to leak out and capitalize in transition.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Now here's Durant. Screen by Durant. The 10-footer. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. KD's got 6.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
And it's sent back by Kemp.
I'm in the basket.
Westbrook with a wide open look.
What?
From outside off the mark.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight. First one falls for him.
At the line for the Pacers.
Both good from the line that time. .36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's O'Neal. No stopping him there. Jams
we get a restart.
Foul. Chance now for a 3-point play.
Third personal foul.
It's on Kevin Durant.
What a nasty finish that was. O'Neal playing with a little attitude right now.
KD with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Outside Westbrook.
Wow.
One-on-one here. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
There is no slowing down Paul George. A volcanic eruption from PG tonight.
There's the pick. Here's KD. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Indiana out in front, delivering the blowout. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Pacers here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's KD. Another shot. And it's Daniels with the rebound. This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
4th personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Freddie Lewis. Shooting 1.
The free throw drops for Lewis. And so it's Indiana with it. He takes it in, and Durant sends it back. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Here's Lewis. Outside, George. Indiana again missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer.
Oh, slightly late.
No good with the wing jumper. Pass to Lewis. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Kept alive. On the wing,
the back call on
And
me.
now the fast break. George with the ball.
And
foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good for mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
KD with it. 8 points for him. And it's Daniels with the rebound. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Granger misses.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Nobody near Allen. Offline with his 3. Here's Indiana. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
George with the bucket. George has got 19 points.
Good work in deep from George that time.
Get the fuck
He's
out of here.
far more than just a perimeter threat.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. The Pacers have shot the ball pretty well from the line.
Really, how bad is this fucking pass accuracy, bro? That I make an outlet pass and this motherfucker just be getting fucking picked off.
And both free throws good for Lewis.
What kind of MVP is this?
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possession.
We removed you from the game for low teammate grade. You know I want a motherfucking ball with motherfucking Stephen and shit. Back up, buddy. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. It's the Chicago Bulls and the 2010s
baby.
team. And it's the 2010s team to start out. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Checking in for your 2010s team.
Here's Westbrook. Curry on the wing. There's the pick. Shoots over ball. Pass to LeBron. And here's Westbrook. There's the drive. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Out to the wing. Steps back. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And it's off from three-point range. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Dealing with Lonzo Ball's playmaking was at the front of his mind. He told me Lonzo's a tremendous decision maker, so we've got to be quick to close off the passing lanes. We can't let him create easy baskets. The goal is to keep Ball's impact as a playmaker down to a minimum. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's Giddey following the miss by Giannis. And it's White missing.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Vucevic.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Here's Buzelis. Pass to Giddey. It's White on the wing. No good on the three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Westbrook. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response. Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Now here's Antetokounmpo. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
Third team foul. At the line for your 2010s team, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shooting.
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Pass to White. And the rejection by James.
A versatile, talented defender, LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to block so many shots.
Outside Curry. Ball with the rebound. Bulls trail by 3. Giddey with it. From down in the low post, it goes.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Outside Curry. Fires from deep. That misses, and he's 0 for 4. Here's Chicago. Pass to Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Outside ball. And the 3 ball is good.
Covers tight.
Ball's got 5.
And he's still green.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Make some noise.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Ball. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. He's got 7.
Such an easy shot to miscalculate. Great confidence, though, out of Lonzo Ball.
Howard can't hit.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Buzelis' shot is good.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Westbrook. Outside Curry. Pass to Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Giannis. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's Ball. Westbrook pulls it in. Now Curry. There's the 3. And no good that time.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Ball is such an effective two-way player. Takes smart shots on offense and really hustles on defense.
Ball hits them both. And here is Curry. Still scoreless. Down low. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's Giddey. Pass the ball. Tries it from 19. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Ball's got 13.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Ball. He's got 13. Pass to Vucevic. It's White on the wing. Back to Vucevic. There's the triple. Buries it from three-point range.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
To the paint. And that one's good by Giannis. 9 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Giddey, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Here's Giddey. Off target from outside. And so James will bring it up for the 2010s team. Trailing by 10. Curry outside. And Howard with the second chance points.
Howard really brings it on the offensive glass, using that wide wingspan to come up with those loose balls.
Picked by Vucevic. LeBron with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Here's Ball.
Look, just give Curry credit. When he hustles on defense, it makes a difference.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Pass to Vucevic. Giddey with it, and it's Howard picking him up to the left wing. Bulls moving the ball around. Giddey, no good. And so it's the 2010s team with it. 6-point game. Here's Curry, and the layup falls.
How do you stop Curry? Well, in a short answer, you can't.
Here's Ball. He's got 13. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
Here's White. It's good from long range.
3 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's ball. Following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Outside ball. Pass to Vucevic. Inside. And Ball slams it in.
When he puts it all together, Ball can put on quite a performance.
Outside Westbrook. There's the screen. Now here's Curry. Shoots. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
I love the power behind Westbrook's finish. He just dares the defense to get in his way.
Bulls leading by 5. And another turnover here by Chicago.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Giannis is double. Pass to Curry. Outside Westbrook. Here's Antetokounmpo. Gonzalez grabs the board. Here's White.
These dudes.
Rebounded by Howard. Here's the 2010s team with the ball. Trailing by 5.
The bad screen. The bad screen.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Screen by Giannis. Here's Curry. 6 to shoot. Here's Westbrook. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Here's Westbrook.
The take.
Driving to the basket.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Westbrook.
The hustle and intensity that Westbrook brings to this team can be infectious. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Out to White. Fires the 3. That falls.
That boy
nice
Kobe
feed
killing
that
us.
time from Ball. White's got 6. And the dunk by Giannis.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one.
Shit.
And a closer look here at the scoring.
I didn't mean like that, Ghost. I didn't know you was going.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Ball no good. Jumps up. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Above the rim, Westbrook making his presence felt.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Pass to Buzelis. Knocks down the 3 ball. He has 5.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Leaps for it. And here's Westbrook. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And here is Howard. Vucevic defending. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Ball no good. And so it's the 2010s team with it. 9-point game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Missed inside. Ball with a wide open look. Another three for Chicago.
And Ball, such a high IQ player. Superb at knowing when to take that triple.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. And James throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's White. 6 points for him. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Outside, James. The kick out to Westbrook. Launches a three. Chicago grabs the miss. Ball with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. So it'll be Lonzo Ball shooting. They get Stephen Curry. The Bulls have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Westbrook. Now Giannis. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Chicago leading by 13. Here's White. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And with the height to see over the defense, the eyes to spot the open man, Giannis continues to flourish as a facilitator.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Ball feeling it out a bit. Right a screen. Now here's Ball. 21 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And these dunk attempts are just too easy for Howard. All he has to do is rise up, and he's golden.
Here's Ball. And the rejection by Giannis. To the inside. Westbrook. Basket counts. Westbrook's got 16.
Yeah, Russ has found a groove, and he should just keep attacking right now.
Buzelis' shot is good.
And you love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
Here's Curry. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey.
Wow, that's crazy.
Westbrook with it. 16 points for him. Down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Josh Giddey.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
2 shots.
And that one misses.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Westbrook wide open. He fires. And Howard with the second chance points. He has 6.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
It's stolen by Buzelis. And White slams it in.
And you can argue this is White at his best, just an absolute terror in transition.
And here is Curry. Pass to James. Westbrook drives in. 5 to shoot. Goes up the baseline. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Giddey. The long distance 3 is buried. Giddey's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago. Here's Antetokounmpo. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Out to White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Picked by Vucevic. And it's Ball in the corner. Lock at 6. And a miss there on the triple. Here's the 2010s team with the ball. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Pass to Buzelis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's Westbrook. And it's blocked. They get it back. Count it. Howard's got 6 here in this quarter. Chicago leading by 7. Here's White. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Off target at the rim. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 12. Dwight Howard grabs the board. And they're pushing it up. And finished off by Westbrook.
And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you.
And you can see the passing ability at his size. Buzelis is all for getting it to his open teammate.
Here's Curry. Here's Giannis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. No good on the free throw. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
And the charity stripe once again proving to be the Achilles heel for him. His free throws have been way off the mark.
The shot by Buzelis, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. And Howard really gets up for those putback slams. That's the price you pay when you give him room.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He's off on the 2nd. Here's Westbrook. And the dunk by Westbrook.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
Outside, White. Back to Ball. Pass to White. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 17. And the rebound goes to Howard.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Screen by Giannis. Curry can't get it to go.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And it's White missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Back to Westbrook. James left side. Outside Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Look at Curry getting crafty, ensuring he gets fouled while in the act of shooting.
And both free throws good for Curry. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now here's Giddey. 16 points for him. White, good.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Outside Westbrook. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Westbrook's got 23 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the dunk by Westbrook.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
To shoot the technical,
This is his second attempt at the line tonight. And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Outside ball. It's White on the wing. Trains it from beyond the arc. And now it's a 10-point Bulls lead.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Teardrop shot. Here's Giddey. And the 3 off target. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Looking to get back on track here. Misses the layup. There's Ball with the 3. And so we wrap up the first half. Bulls lead by 10. Time now for the halftime break. With the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Chicago leading by 10. On the wing, Giddey. It's hauled in by LeBron.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. It doesn't go for him. Chicago with the ball. White inside. Yes, that goes in. White's got 20 points.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
To the paint. Stolen by Ball. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Pulls up for 3. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Westbrook. Right on the bucket. 27 points for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And here we go with Westbrook. The setup and the slam by Giannis.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Count it. Giddey's got 5 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop. There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Outside Ball. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Giddey with the bounce pass. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vooch. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
Screen by James. James with a powerful jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Outside for Curry. No good with the triple.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Such a wide open look. Bulls got 28 points for the game.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique, but man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Here's Giddey. 23 points in the game. White drives in. Pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here's Giannis. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. Chicago leading by 14. Ball from long range. Rebounded by Howard.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Taking it right to them. Westbrook holds nothing back inside.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Russell Westbrook. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Westbrook. Now Giddey. Vucevic up top. Out to White. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper. White's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And here are the Bulls now. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. White's got 25 points.
And right now, White red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
To the middle. Stolen by Ball. And now the Bulls on the break. Puts up a three. Another three for Chicago. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections. Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Stolen by Ball. And the layup is good. Ball's got 30 points.
A fantastic two-way threat. Once Ball grabs the steal, he's looking to take it all the way.
Westbrook with the bucket.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Here's Chicago. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's White. There's three-pointers off the mark.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
The Bulls leading by 20. Inside. Ball. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Bulls got 32 points in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Giddey. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. White, wide open. He fires. Drops in the tray. White's got 13 points in the second half. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. No one near James as he lets it go. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Once the last 3 went in, I looked at LBJ and I was like, yo, I think he's going to try and respond.
And it's Vucevic missing. Here's the 2010s team with the ball. To the middle. It's stolen by Buzelis. White down low. Ball from long range.
Well, he's not the tallest guy on the roster, but man, can he order what?
Pass to Curry. Shoots over White. It's all in by the Bulls.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 7. 6 on the shot clock. The three-pointer no good. The Bulls leading by 22. To the paint. Here's Giddey. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Taking matters into his own.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Hits it from three-point range.
Boy, he cooking me, boy.
Bulls got 10 points now just in this quarter.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part. And you're not going to pass up that kind of one.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Ball no good. And so it's the 2010s team with it. Here's Curry. Excellent D there from Ball. The Bulls leading by 23. Here's White. The kick out to Ball. Good on the three-point shot. Bulls got 38 points.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Westbrook. Back to Giannis. The kick out to Westbrook. Lock at 6. Outside Curry. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Bulls ball.
Now here's Ball. He has 38 in the game. Offline with his 3.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
And that one, good. Giddey's got 27.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Now here's Westbrook. 32 points for him. And James throws it down.
So unpredictable in pick and roll sets. James just taking what he sees and lets it open up.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
2nd team foul.
.135 left in the 3rd. Outside Ball. drains the three-pointer. Ball's got 41.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
That one good for 2.
What athleticism. That was an incredibly acrobatic move.
Cloak loose. Westbrook with the steal. Outside Curry. It's stolen by Buzelis. Giddy with it. He's got 27. Pass the ball. Giddy with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Down low. Buzelis with the ball. Shoots the 3. Howard with the steal. To the inside. Here's Westbrook. Screen by Giannis. Back to LeBron. Buzelis grabs the board. Rebounded by Howard. Right side Westbrook. Just 3 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's been all about Lonzo Ball for the Bulls. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Right back after this break. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so Giannis will bring it up for the 2010s team. Takes it off the glass. Giannis has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the 2010s team. On the wing, Giddy. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2, Russell Westbrook.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Howard. 6 to shoot. Back to Westbrook. To the middle. Second shot opportunity. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Pass to White. Now Ball. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Get the fuck out of here.
Ball's got 43 points.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score. Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Now here's Giddy. Picked by Vucevic. Now here's White. He's covered by Westbrook. And White with the stuff.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
And he banks in the layup. White's got 17 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Here's Ball. The 2010s team getting their last shot to go. And he gets it to go.
He can pull up with the best of them. Ball solid with his jumper.
Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Pass to Buzelis. Picked by Vucevic. Giddy with it. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's Vucevic missing. Here's Giannis. Howard. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Pass to Buzelis. To the paint. Here's Ball. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Right side, Westbrook. Kicks it out to LeBron. That three off the mark. Down low. Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, tough play from White here. Hits the foul, but doesn't give up finishing what he started.
Now here's Curry. Now a timeout call by the 2010s team. Nice game. Great performance by Lonzo Ball.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
Let's see what you got.
And the 2010s team making a change here.
Checking in for your 2010s team.
Here's the 2010s team with the ball. There's the pick. A beautiful reverse layup.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
And here is Giddey. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. No good from outside. Outside Westbrook. There's a screen by Bryant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
This is the type of pressure that Westbrook puts on defenders, forcing them to foul him.
And the first one drops.
For your 2010s team, Russell Westbrook.
Second free throw, no good. The Bulls leading by 22. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. That one goes. Counted. 47 points for Lonzo Ball.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now, here's Ball. Three-pointer. Good on the triple. White's got 10 points in the quarter.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Pass to Curry. Here's Westbrook. Here's Bryant. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Driving inside. Here's Vucevic. From outside, off the mark. On the wing, Bryant. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Here's Bryant. Outside Westbrook. Inside. It's stolen by Vucevic.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And Curry has it in the corner. There's a screen by Bryant. Curry with the bounce pass. 3 on the clock. Here's Westbrook. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
At the line for your 2010s team.
And both free throws good for Westbrook. Now Giddey. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's Westbrook. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I tell you what, guys, Howard is feeling it tonight. A big game thus far for him offensively.
To the inside. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guys perfectly.
And the basket by Kobe.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
White. And it's Chicago scoring again.
He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team and shoot at this point in time. Triple team to do.
And here are the Bulls now. Pass to White. And it's Giddey in the corner. Off target from three-point range. Bryant with it. Giddey defending. To the middle. And Howard with the stuff.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Outside ball. Here's Giddey. The three-pointer off the mark. In the corner, it's Westbrook. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Buzelis. And that one falls for Westbrook. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Chicago leading by 22. Out to White. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. It's Westbrook with the drive. Curry with a wide-open look. Here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg,
This one of the
possessions away, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the
Bad too,
sideline
man.
with
But
every
it's right
offensive
there.
board.
Now here's James. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball. Screen by Bryant. To the paint. The kick out to Westbrook. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Ball. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Well, Kobe has terrific vision and knows when to get it to his teammates.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Giddey. Lets it go with the three. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Down low. Here's Bryant. And Bryant throws it down.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Now Ball. Here's Giddey. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Giddey with it. Picked up by Kobe. Now here's Giddey. Picked by Vucevic.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And it's Ball in the corner. Back to Giddey. Rebounded by Howard. Westbrook with it. And he converts the layup. Westbrook's got 52 points.
You receiver win. No.